This is the dock where I live. I've lived here all summer and I almost never see anyone swimming here. I'm about to find out why. Chautauqua Lake is full of weeds. In fact, in recent years, there have been more and more weeds in the lake. Just this year, the Chautauqua Lake Association has harvested over 2 million pounds of weeds. To understand why, let's look at a typical rainstorm in Chautauqua. This is your average Chautauquan raindrop. Let's call him Randy the Raindrop. He'll end up here, in Chautauqua Lake. Chautauqua Institution is on a slope, so almost all rain flows downward into the lake. Since it last rained, cars dripped oil, people sprayed fertilizers and pesticides, and dogs peed and pooped on lawns. All of these human products contain nutrients, including phosphorus and nitrogen. When the storm comes, Randy the Raindrop passes through each of these objects. Now Randy is full of phosphorus, nitrogen, and other nutrients. This alone, however, doesn't cause any problems. The plants and rocks that line lake shorelines are able to slow down the water and filter out nutrients. But this doesn't always happen. The problem is that roads are built or lawns are cleared to appear neat and clean. This means that natural shorelines are often replaced by harder surfaces, like perfectly mowed grass, concrete, or even drainage pipes. Nutrient-heavy stormwater flows over these hard surfaces directly into the lake. In recent years, phosphorus levels in the north basin of the lake, where Chautauqua Institution is located, have been above target. This is according to a 2012 Department of Environmental Conservation report. Over 9,000 pounds of phosphorus enter the north half of the lake each year. Phosphorus helps convert sunlight into energy, promoting plant growth, but high levels of phosphorus leads to an excess of invasive plant species. This excess in plants makes swimming and boating difficult, but this change is more than just an inconvenience. It's dangerous, for both native species and for people. Invasive vegetation outcompete the native species that aquatic life depend on to survive, decreasing biodiversity. An increase in algae growth also produces algal blooms. These blooms contain toxins that are dangerous to people. However, there's a simple solution: slow the water down. Chautauqua Institution is working to do this in several ways. Rain gardens like this one allow plants to absorb and filter water before it picks up more nutrients. Bioswales function similarly, slowing the path of water so that it may be filtered through plants and rocks. Further, Chautauqua Institution regulates the amount of ground surfaces that may be impervious. This means that much of the pavement around the grounds absorbs water. For example, these sidewalks outside Fletcher Music Hall are made of rubber material that retain water. All of these efforts allow time for nutrients to be absorbed and filtered out. Ideally, this will bring down levels of invasive species, allowing native populations to heal, and making the lake more safe and accessible for Chautauquans.